Welcome. My name is Bernardo Vargas. I am Dr. Nearshoring, and I thank you very much for joining me to today's chapter of Manufacturing in Mexico for Dummies. Today's chapter is about permits. What are the first permits that are very important, that are actually milestones that you need to absolutely get? There's no way to avoid those permits. What are them, and in what sequence are you going to be working in getting them? So this is what we're going to talk about today. We want to start with the permits that are necessary. Let's put it in this way. Right after you get your project signed in your corporate, wherever your corporate is, you already have your team assigned. You already have your manufacturing partner, if there is a manufacturing partner. And you should have as well your landlord or construction company selected. Landlord and construction company, or, okay? This is the point. And you have to have in preparation, first of all, what we talked about before in other chapters, your articles of incorporation. That's the absolute most important document, because it's a company that integrates your company to the economy, to the Mexican economy, that gives a personality, a legal personality. Then, in that same document, it's contained the powers of attorney that are going to be conceded to representatives. At least one. You need one. You need your manufacturing process drawings. That's basically the process that you're going to be using, describing the machines, the layout of your machines, how are you planning to getting all your machines in there, the services that you're going to need. And it's important to have the effluent, which is all the waste that you're going to throw to the environment, either solid, gas, water, and all the services that you're going to need, all the utilities, okay? And then you're going to have your construction project. That's when you hire your architect, either in your country of origin or in Mexico. You need to get a construction project. Construction project meaning all the drawings and layouts that the architects and civil engineers develop to build a building. And you're going to say, I'm not going to build a building. Okay. But you're going to hire a building. You're going to lease a building. Well, if you're going to lease a building and hire a building, most probably more than 90% of the times, you're going to change something. You're going to need to make adequations for your utilities. You're going to need to install transformers. You're going to need to install special machinery with a special foundation. Okay? All that requires a construction permit. The municipalities in Mexico, they care for all the construction. Either it's happening outside or it's happening inside your plant, okay? So if it's small or it's big, it requires a construction permit. So that is one of your milestones, the construction permit, okay? So then you need your property deeds, okay? Either you buy the property or you lease the property, or your construction company is going to lease you the property, or your manufacturing partner is going to lease you the property. You need the property deeds because it's part of the package that is necessary for the next set of permits, documents. Then you're gonna have your construction project drawings approved. This is gonna happen in the municipality. It is absolutely necessary that you go to the expert to the municipality and you get their approval. And that's why you need your construction project. Then from the environmental authority in the municipality, you need to get your environmental impact report approved. Okay, the environmental impact is most of the times necessary that you hire an expert, a local environmental expert. It's plenty of good services. There's lots of professionals that can give you good price for developing this study, but it's absolutely necessary that it includes all the documents because it may take you, if it's not well done, it may take lots of time. Now, in a minute, we're going to talk about times. And then you need all these previous documents to apply for the environmental impact report. Then, even if it's just a land where you're just moving dirt, you need your emergency preparedness and safety plan, which is going to be reviewed by the municipality. Basically, the firefighters department is going to make an audit to your project and then to your plant. Okay, so you need to have this in mind and develop this document to present in the municipality. Now, once that you have your environmental impact report done, which all this line here, yes, and all this section here, it may take you easily 6 months if you go fast. Probably you can do it in a record time of 3 months, but I will say it will take you more than 6 months. So then you're going to have the land use. You're going to get the land use from the municipality. Okay? And that's a milestone. And then once you have, finally you have the land use, you gather all these documents again and present a request for your construction permit. This can go from 6 to 9 months. So this is why you need to start early. This is why in previous programs I recommend to you, okay, if the decision is made by the business, maybe the project is not approved, but the decision is made by the business that you're going to come to Mexico, go ahead and hire temporarily the project manager, which is me, Bernardo Vargas Manufacturing Consulting, or maybe other of my competitors. That's okay. Or and your legal representative, your legal counsel. It's absolutely necessary, important, so you can start as early as possible. All of this, and these local experts are going to help you to put together all your paperwork. Don't do any busy work that is not necessary, and work in what is necessary, right? Okay, then you're gonna, once you have all this, probably when you get your environmental impact report for the municipality, you're gonna make some supplements, and you're gonna complete your environmental impact report for the state and federal. With that document approved, which may take 3 or 6 months as well, yes, you make your application, you submit your application, then you finally, you're gonna get your operating license. Without your construction permit, in theory, you cannot move dirt. You cannot do anything. The fees, the fees are very, very high. It's very expensive if you don't follow the law. Okay, the sanctions. Okay, it's going to be very expensive, but it's going to cost more the time that they're going to stop you. So you don't want to go there. It could be a nightmare for your project. Definitely follow the steps, but get good people that explain you in detail what are the steps and what are the paperwork that you need for getting all those steps accomplished correctly. Other thing, from one municipality to the other, sometimes the rules may change. So it could be easier or harder. So don't take for granted that if you have done this in a municipality in Tijuana, it's gonna be the same in Tamaulipas, in Reynosa, in the east side. It could be different. And then in all this process, since you get your from the moment you get your articles of incorporation, it's important that you have also an accountant taking care of your inscription to SAT, which is the ISR, and start presenting taxes, the ISR. At least presenting the report, even the tax is zero, because you're gonna be good with SAT, with SAT, same as with ISR in the US, from the day zero. Then your payroll. In your payroll, which is a state tax, you're going to get a benefit. So it's very important you very, very quickly make the registration of your payroll in the state, so they are aware that you're going to get further down the road, you're going to get a discount. And your real estate, you may also get very good benefits from government programs with your real estate. So this is very important that you keep it in mind and make the payments. Keep it updated. Keep update your payments so you can get your benefits and you always comply with the law. Then, in parallel, from these 3 months to 9 months we're talking about here, you're going to start also with your okay, we already covered the part of taxes. This is, I was trying to make a double emphasis. Okay, so other important part is your utilities. You need to go with CFE, okay, and you need to go with CFE, which is the government utility company. Make your application, but also it's very important that through your project manager, through his expertise, because your project manager is going to have an expert that is going to help you to go through the process of application for utility, okay, and go through all the steps. The important part is that you have the information of your electric drawings, all the power requirements that you're going to have, transformer size, everything all together, and you have to put it in front the utility company, because in Mexico we're having lots of trouble with power capacity. So there are companies that are actually in a row. They are waiting in a line, waiting for their turn to get more capacity approved from government. Okay, so this is very important that you do as early as possible. When you can your construction project, your manufacturing process drawings, then you can come up with your electric loads and all your electric drawings as well. And from here, maybe 3 months after you started, as early as possible. This is important, because the electric energy is very scarce here in this country. If you do not apply early, you're not going to get energy when you need it. Okay? All right. That's all that I have. Perhaps, I think for sure I will have another chapter of permits, a second phase of permits that you need to apply and comply further down the road to avoid fines. Like I said, fines can be very costly, but more costly could be the time that they're gonna shut the project down and you're not gonna be able to produce. So this is not to scare you. This is just to prepare you for having a good preparation. Again, my name is Bernardo Vargas. This was Manufacturing in Mexico for Dummies. I am Dr. Nearshoring. And remember, if you need help, call me.